say.
Mhm.
Um, Basically, it's been, I think they said 30 some years since the Concorde last flew.
Okay.
So it's been a long time since we've had commercial supersonic air service.
Mhm.
And that really was heavily subsidized. So it really was not commercially viable.
Sure.
So what they're doing, it's a private company, and this is the first private company that had a plane for commercial use actually break the sound barrier.
Okay.
And it was over at Edwards Air Force Base is where they flew it at because you can't right now fly a sonic boom over populated areas
Mhm.
for, basically you don't want to crack windows, which can happen. If you fly far enough down or the sonic boom's bad enough, you could actually, it feels like a mini earthquake, which is not good in California because people are already waiting. So, the big thing here, and now it's only a prototype, so it's not full scale,
Mhm.
but they're doing some things. So they're trying to make it where it can be you. It can, I think it's well, I'm trying to think the acronym because it's engineering, so there has to be acronym. Basically, there's environmentally friendly airline fuel that's available. Basically, if you think like you can run a car on French fry grease, use French fry grease for a diesel engine.
Mhm.
Very similar that you can take the waste grease and convert it into airline fuel instead of using the current airline jet fuel, which is not real good for environment in general. And they're working on ways to reduce the sonic boom. So it may be that you'll be able to fly this over basically over the US because when the Concorde was flying, it could only go supersonic over the ocean.
Mhm.
So if you could do this and make it where you can fly it New York to LA, Denver, New York, these longer, it's still only going to be 60 seats. So we're not talking jumbo jet, we're not talking hundreds of people on it. But if they can get to where it's a little bit, maybe it'll cost a little bit more than your standard airline, but if you can get to there a lot quicker, people are willing to pay for that. And the other thing that's if you remember the Concorde, it had that weird kind of the nose kind of went straight kind of down like it was broken.
Mhm.
That's because for aerodynamics, that nose has to be very, very sharp and very, very up. So the pilots literally could not see where they were going. So with this new one, they actually have, and I don't know if you could hear